Hello and welcome to another live trading session. Today is Friday, May 24th, and as usual, we'll take a look at our positions, see if our metrics allow us to put on a new trade, which they do. I already checked, and we'll go from there. So let me just open the spreadsheet real quick here. So I just pre-populated this a minute ago, and looking at this, as you can see, our metrics are very low: delta, theta, and buying power at 9.5. We have only a few trades going on at the moment right here. And I was talking in the Discord about closing some of the trades a little bit later, letting them go past the 60%. So we'll talk more about that as we go, but this is a new addition to the trading plan. It's an optional thing for now, but we are looking to maybe capitalize a little bit on during bull runs and not automatically close it. Basically, it's very simple. We just remove the GTC orders at 60% and do it manually. We can still do it at 60%. That's perfectly fine. But on occasions when the market is running up and our allocation is very low, our buying power is very low, we might let some of them go a little bit further, and we will still close them hard at 80%. We don't want to go over that in any case, but we'll see if we can maybe squeeze a little bit more lemonade out of these lemons. Like I did one just recently here, closed it at 77%. This was yesterday actually, and there's a few extra bucks to compensate for those times when we can't close, when we can't put on a scheduled trade due to our metrics being stretched. So it should even us out a little bit. But that's on that. I'm working on a little bit simplified version of the sizing chart, and it's not finalized yet. This was the old one, which is fine, but it could be a little bit simpler, and I'm working on that right here. I'll put it in the next version of the spreadsheet, which will come soon with a couple other improvements. And by the way, if you like my trading spreadsheet and the trading plan, you can have your own copy if you just join our Discord. You also get 3 months worth of membership where you can then get the updates and any improvements to the trading plan and or spreadsheet. So link is in the description below. But it's very simple. Basically, we're looking at capping our risk per each trade at 2% once you hit 30,000 in your net lick. If you under 30,000, you will probably have to accept a little bit more risk due to the size of the account and the instruments we're trading. But once you go over 30,000, assuming 200% stop loss rule, which is part of the trading plan, keeping our trades at under 1% of our net lick and then double it for stop loss would keep you under the threshold. And then under 30,000, it's a little bit different. But anyhow, I'll go into more detail about that in the Discord. But for right now, let's go back to our spreadsheet here to the main and go and put on a trade. So our target is around $1,000 per week, and then we split that into smaller chunks. 400, 500, 600 doesn't really matter. Somewhere in that neighborhood, depending on what the market is giving us. And a good thing here to notice is that I'm slowly bringing this trailing cost, PDS cost versus premium collected, closer to the target 17%, which allows me then to have the commissions and fees within those 20% allocation. So which is nice. We're trending in that direction. It's going to take a little while, but it's good to see that we're moving down. So looking at the VIX being very low at 12 and change, we are still looking for a little bit higher delta to keep the number of naked puts in check. So VIX 12 delta around 13 doesn't have to be exactly 13, but you know, in that neighborhood. So let's see what we have here in MES. Right here, we go to trade. Now we have these options here, and as you know, with the low VIX, we prefer to lean on a longer side of the 90 DTE. So 118 would be fine, but we have a couple of trades here already. So I just wanted to see if maybe 119 would work fine. Deltas have to populate here. It's taking a little while. I don't know if it's the connection or is it the tasty trade thing. I don't know why I'm not having these. Let me see. Let me go one further. Nothing there. And then if I go to 118, now this one has it. This one has it. Boom, boom, bummer. Let me see what this would be at around 48.50. So let's just check this one here at 4,800. If it's gonna give us, no, it's not gonna give us anything here. Okay, I think we can't do this particular trade for whatever reason. It's not showing up, so we're gonna have to squeeze it here in the 118. And let's see where we would put it. If we go here, and let's go with quantity of 3. Now the delta is a little bit lower than what we would like, but you know, we're collecting for almost 440 for 3 naked puts. If we go a little bit higher and only do 2 of them, now this is a bit higher than I would like to go, but maybe we just go here with 3, and let's see. So 430. Let's see what would be here, 480. You see, we can put it here. It's not a big deal. It's just that tracking them on our spreadsheet then becomes a little bit more messy. So I prefer to stay out if I can. And let's just check again the expiration here. Let's do this. Nope, nothing changes here. All right, and let's just check this one here just to see what's happening here. So we could go here as well, also to a little bit shorter expiration and get let's see, around 400 and change, but that's getting us a little bit too close here. So we'll just go back to our default here, 118, and then we'll do 3 of them here, and we'll see if we can collect the full amount. Let's see. Not so. We'll have to just pedal down a little bit, replace the order, go down a notch, and this. Okay, we can let this work for a second while we check the. Let's see. Freeman says taste is a bit slow. If you wait 119 DT will give prices. Okay, well, we might as well try that because I really wanted to go there. And let me just then close this one, cancel this order, and go to trade. Let's see. Let's leave it here for a second and see if it's going to populate. In the meantime, guys, did you have any questions on a spreadsheet or anything while we're waiting for this to populate? Well, maybe I can just touch on this 60% GTC closure. So as you know, as a default, 60% is what the plan is based on, and that keeps us in check with our CAGR goals and everything. So anything over that, it's a bonus. And sometimes in a runaway bull markets, you know, you might get some auto close. Like I got a couple of weeks ago, I got 4 trades closing before the market opened. And if I didn't have GTC orders, I would at least come in and close them the same day, and the market obviously was running up, and I would close them at maybe 65, 67, doesn't really matter. I would close them at a higher percentage if I just didn't have the GTC order in. Of course, sometimes it can work against you. For example, if the market runs up, you get GTC order close, and then market pulls back down, and so you're better off by closing it. But that happens way less often than market continuing, at least for that day or for a few hours, running up. And then I think we are leaving a little bit of money on the table. So I'm going to try and capture that by removing GTC orders for now, and I'm going to keep I'm going to still close them at 80% if they get there, or if I need to put on the scheduled trade, that one takes precedent. So if my metrics are out of line and I have those trades on that I can close, I'll close them so I can open a new scheduled trade, because we want to keep on track with opening new trades and adding put debit spreads, building that little protection that we have. Let's take a look back here, and nothing is really happening here. So yeah, we're not gonna wait there. We'll just go to 118. We'll go here and we'll do 3 of these, and let's just go down to 29, see if we can do that. All right, so we actually filled at 29.25, and let's do our little math again. So 29.25 times 3 and times 5 for the multiplier, it's 438 is what we collected, and then maximum we want to spend is times 0.2. That gives us 87, and then we're trying to fit the fees in. So the fees, we have 3 plus 2 for the PDS, that's 5 times 2.5, so minus 12, 12.5 roughly. Oops, what did I say? It is, oh, I clicked something wrong. Okay, it was 87 minus roughly minus 12. So somewhere around 75, 75 or in that neighborhood. It doesn't really have to be precise. So we go back to, let's go to 68. And let's see if we have a little bit of room here to squeeze a 75 wide trade. And so this would look good. This is good. The cost is good as well, but we're pretty busy here with all these trades. Let's just take a look at the 84, just see, because we don't have much going on here. Maybe we'll have to go a little bit down, let's see, right here, and that's still good. That's still so we can go up, we can go more up, 32, 75. So this would be nice if we can close it here. It's very likely that we might have to pay up a little bit, but if I can do this, this would be pretty nice. Either that, or maybe we can go a little bit down and just go for, but no, go for 100. But no, we'll just do this and see if we can close it. And then we're gonna go here and replace this, pay up a little bit. Oh, it's getting away from us. So what we can do here in order not to overpay is we can go ahead and cancel this one. So this one was here 52.50. So we'll go ahead and cancel, go back to trade 52.50. We'll go a little bit down and again do this, and then pay up, and then see if we can do that. And that closed. Okay, that's perfect. So okay, let's put this trade in, and this is trade 69. It's in MES, today's date here, and VIX very low, but let's just double check 1208. And I think we did 11 delta, but let me just double check to make sure I want to record it properly. It was 11 delta, and let's do this. This was 4,800 and 118 days, and we got 29.25 for 3 of them. All right, so that's recorded, and now we can just move here, and it's yes, and we did 52.25, and then 51.50, and we did that in 60. Let's see, 52 in 84 days. 84 days, and we paid, I think, 14 even, so minus 14, and we did one of them. All right, that's now recorded. We can go back and check the main sheet right here, so you can see how it carried over the 439, and that gives us a next scheduled trade for Tuesday, and we can just change these metrics just to see how our buying power looks now. So we go to position, and here we refresh it to make sure it's updated. So 11.8. So 11.8. We're still pretty low, obviously. And then the 76.41. So 76.41, and that's it. So our metrics are still low. If we wanted to, we could put an early trade on Monday, but we'll see how the market looks. You know, that we're not going to be making that decision right now. And I think I covered everything. Any questions, guys? If not, I will see you all on Tuesday or in the Discord. Have a good one. Bye.